I thought our guys come out there and worked hard today. Really good look by our scout teams. Lots of young guys on there that continue to get a lot of reps. Some guys that have come off some injuries, and it's good to see them out there getting going. When you look at Alabama, I said it today, offensively, I think it's one of the most explosive Alabama teams that I've seen. There's really no weakness on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, they play a lot of people, play a lot of tight coverage, a lot of pressure, create a lot of negative plays. They continue to improve every single week. And then special teams, they have lots of playmakers that are dynamic, a lot of speed on the teams, and obviously it'll be a big challenge for us.
Questions. We'll start with Austin Price.
Hey, Coach, what can we expect to see out of the defensive line since you've taken over that group? And, what do you feel like they brought this week in practice?
Well, we've probably had our best 3 practices of the year from the defensive front up there. Just, these guys, if you look at the group all together, Matt Butler and Bumpus have had an opportunity to work multiple spring practices on the D-line. A lot of these other guys have not. And so they'll continue to get better. We got to play with more toughness, more effort. Got to be able to play on the other side of the line of scrimmage, something that, we've not created a lot of negative plays with our front that we need to. We need to get more pressure up the middle, without having to bring pressure. So we've got a huge challenge this week with the guys that they'll be playing in front of. So it's a great opportunity for them.
Patrick Brown.
Jeremy, you mentioned the other day that Morven Joseph played some inside linebacker and would continue to sort of rush the passer. Long term, do you see him as maybe a guy who can play both or one or the other? And what do you think you guys have gotten out of him so far this season?
Yeah, he's a guy that really is a 4-for-4 guy. He could play all 4 positions. Reminds me of a guy I coached before that plays for the Titans, Rashaan Evans. Very similar body movements, an instinctive guy. In high school, he played defensive end, and he also played inside linebacker. So he's a guy that has bounced around like that. He's smart. He works hard. He's been a pretty good special teams player so far. He just got to continue to work, and he'll do that.
Eric Kane and Blake Topmeyer.
Hey, Jeremy, what's been the availability of Alontae Taylor and Jeremy Banks this week in practice?
Well, they both practiced today, so that was good to see. Alontae practiced yesterday also. So, I think both of them will be a game time decision, but it has looked more promising the last couple of days. The guys have continued to work hard, and our training staff continues to do everything they can to get them ready.
Blake.
Earlier today, you'd mentioned that you'll have to see which quarterbacks are healthy come Saturday. Is Jarrett dealing with an injury?
Well, he obviously has taken some licks over the last couple of weeks. So, but he's practiced. He's practiced every day. And Brian has had a knee and a hamstring that has been a little bit nagging through the course of camp. But again, he's practiced the last couple of weeks. So, all these guys are taking reps, and we'll continue to do that.
Gustavo.
Coach, according to ESPN's Football Power Index, Alabama's favored 92.5%. Do you use this as a factor of motivation for your players to be more motivated to overcome this big challenge?
Well, to me, a true competitor is self-motivated every single day. When your feet hit the floor, you want to be at your best, and that's the attitude to me that you've got to have. And our guys continue to work hard. I thought this week has been really good practices. So we've got to take it from the practice field to the game field.
Any other questions? All right. That's it. Thanks, Coach.